Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today it's a quick masculine card. Just love that look, I don't know what to call it, but a simple card, put it that way. So we're using a piece of wood texture, that's the designer series paper, that measure 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, just a little border that I wanted. I'm using the leaflets, and then I'm going to go just like this, run this into the big shot, just like this. Even if it's different a little bit, that's perfectly fine. Just roll it in. And voila. Okay, now what I done, I use early espresso, and I color just a little bit on the edge of the leaf, just give like almost like another dimension. So I just gonna very quickly just add a little bit more depth to the leaf, put it that way. That's why I'm sponging this. And then we're going to do the stamp set that we're using. It's Waterfront. Great masculine set. I mean, it can be for other occasion other than men, but I think it's very lovely for masculine set. Just want to, et voila. So now you can see that it bring it a lot more. So now we got that done. My piece of very vanilla measured the same thing. It is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Now we're going to use, let's use this here so we know about where it go. I could use a Stampin' or whatever. Or even the, what it's called, the Stamparatus, but this is going to be quick here. I'm going to use the crumb cake for the mountains, and I want my mountain about there. So what I do, it's going to be about here. I'm just going to remove this, stamp once, lift it up, stamp it again, and again I'm going to come here, stamp once, up, and again. So I just give a bit of dimension. Here we go. So, oops. Top didn't go. Voila. Now that I got that done, now we're going to do the same thing with the trees. So the trees about here, I'm going to go a little bit more there. And the trees, I'm using early espresso. And I should have my foam under. Here we go. Perfect. Now, very, very little sponging that I did, and I did that in Sarah Sand. We're going to sponge, like I said, very light, and this is the Waterfront stamp set. So, I'm going to use Sarah Sand. See, I dab it there so I don't have big mark on my paper. And then, oops. Got inky finger, but that won't show there. A little bit lighter in the bottom. That's it. Now we're going to take our linen thread, and what I done, I started, let me bring some dimensional because we're going to need that also. I did 2 strips of fast fuse or any type of glue that you want to use there. Oh, is that empty? Nope, it's still there. Here we go. So now that I got some glue there, I don't even take that out of my the thing that it come on. I'm going to start right at the top, and I go diagonal a little bit, go back up, then I'm going to go diagonal, and then in the center. And then we're going to cut this. Where's my scissors? Voila. Now, my fingers are stuck there. You can spread it out a bit if you want. Here we go. Now we're going to take dimensional. Let me just loose that up a little bit. It looks like it's tight a bit. Here we go. Because you don't want it to bow. So now we're going to put some dimensional. And I put a little bit more dimensional than normal because I want to keep that surface straight. So, like I said, I'm going to put a little bit more than normal. Oops, don't need two there, though. Now, when it comes to around the leaf, you can use the tiny one also. So what I mean by that, the mini dimensional, see right here in the corner, because that's where it seemed to want to go cave in, like the little corners. So make sure that you, oops, but you don't want to see the dimensional on the other side. So I'm just going to add a few there so it got a good strong base to it. Here I could have put a big one, but here we go. Now let's remove that dirty piece of paper. You know what? I just want to put one right there. Okay, let's remove all the backing of this. And that, you know what? This is going to go faster here. When you take your scissors and you just make sure you don't pass your finger on the blade there, but you just pick it up like this, it makes it life a lot easier. Oops, sometimes it go faster than other. Usually it go very fast, and then I just okay, and now the tiny one. Here we go, we're almost done. So I think this is the longest part, right? Or sometimes I peel them all off, but they seem they want to stick on my hands sometimes. So whatever works for you. It's no right and wrong when it comes to crafting. Put it that way. Now the easiest way, it's go straight. Et voila. Okay, seam here, I went off a little bit. Don't sweat over the little stuff, my friend. What you can do, because we don't need that there. I'm just going to go sideways under. Here we go. That's it. Now, for the, let's mount that first. So my base of the card measure 8.5 by 5.5, and this is in crumb cake. I know I got it on folder someplace. One here. And the next layer measure 4 by 5.25. I'm going to put that right here. And inside I stamped the 3 at the bottom there, just to bring the party inside. Oh, and I had put another piece of vanilla inside. I'm going to show it. I just thought of it now. It's kind of too late, but that's okay. Crumb cake, it's okay. Going to put some fast fuse in the back of my leaf and put that right there. See this one? So either one, it worked. Now let's put that in the bag. I'm going to use fast fuse in the bag here. And then I'm going to show you a little trick on the button. Okay. If you are challenged to the button, like linen thread, it's pretty easy. You guys saw I had my linen thread, but oh, here it is. I mean, the little linen thread would go very easy. If you are challenged to, you know, if you use a bigger ribbon or whatever, what you can do is pass this in. That's a dental floss gadget. You're going to find that by Where the Floss. People with brace use that. Pass it through. come right back up and bring it back. So sometimes your ribbon, it's a little bit thicker than the hole, and or it don't want to go in, and I'm sure you've been in the past, lick that darn thing at the end, and so on. So you don't have to lick or anything, just use that little dental floss. It is a wonderful little tool to keep in your craft room. Now I'm going to cut this. And you see, I leave my thing on my spool or on this, so then I get way less waste. Now we're going to use glue dots. And I'm going to put like 2 glue dots just because I want to make sure it go on each side there. And then bring this here. I'm going to go sideways a bit. Et voila, my friend. So now you can use this for happy birthday, thinking of you, Father's Day, whatever. Voila. Very simple card using the waterfront and the leaf framelit. Hope you enjoyed this. If so, thumbs up. And to get all the supplies and measurement, just up on my blog below in the description or above in the eye. It's going to bring you right there to this blog post. Thank you so much and have a lovely day. Bye-bye for now.